Sunup on 7. My name is Renata Samuels-Card.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kevin Mendes. Welcome to your Monday episode of Sunup on 7, September 1st. Thank you so much for starting the week, the month with us. We absolutely love it. Red, we have an exciting Monday episode. Let's tell them why.
I'm so excited. It's September celebration time. We're starting off properly. The set is wrapped to perfection.
That is true, yeah.
Red, white, and blue, feeling so proud, so prideful, so happy. Guys, we're here for it. And of course, we knew the festivities happened this weekend. The Queen of the Bay pageant took place Saturday, and we had our amazing Queen Samantha that came through victorious. We're going to be talking to her here on the set, talking about how she's feeling, all the judges, talk about her dress, her costume. All right.
We also have Jules joining us today because he's like, we have to start the September month properly. So we have Monday morning beef with Jules, but we also have a flag raising ceremony on Sunup on 7. Thank you so much once more for joining us.
It's going to be the celebration beef. That's what we're called. Are we celebrating? I don't know. So stay tuned, and you know how this works. Put your comments in the comment section. Make it live, interactive, fun, and respectful, of course. Now must we get to the couch.
Let's
we
go
are
to the
all
couch.
Belize.
Let's go to the couch.
That's what we're looking for today. Just in time, and he's here to talk to us about the writing appears on the show that we're on right now. Tell me, we're the first ones to see.
And we're going to be talking about the hot show that has been happening.
The world that we see may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you'll see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can go. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light.
Muy buenos dias, my beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome to your Monday episode of September 1st. Once more, thank you so much for welcoming Renata into your space. If you're watching via Facebook, YouTube, or cable TV, we're very excited for today's episode. So let's get away by having a look at the weather, courtesy of the Belize Met Service.
Good morning, Belize. A fresh to moderate easterly airflow supports generally fair conditions. The 24-hour forecast for Belize and her coastal waters calls for mostly sunny skies today, and high temperatures are expected to reach 90 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, to 96 inland and 84 over the mountains. Tonight, skies will be partly cloudy to clear, with low temperatures of 84 along coastal areas, to 74 inland and 68 in the higher elevations. Shower activity will be isolated. The winds will blow from the east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots, and the sea state will be light chop. A low tide will occur at 9 minutes past midday, followed by a high at 6:42 in the evening. Another low will occur at 9:59 tonight, and a high at 4:47 tomorrow morning. The sun rose at 5:38 and will set at 6 minutes past 6. The moon will rise at 1:33 this afternoon and set at 12:37. The outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night is for fair and warm weather to prevail with only isolated showers. In the sarcasm forecast, satellite and surface observations continue to show large amounts of sarcasm over our area. As a result, coastal destinations will continue to be impacted during the next few days. And in the tropical weather outlook, Tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 48 hours over North Atlantic Basin. And that's your morning forecast that was prepared here at the National Meteorological Service.
Now it's time for the Monday morning beef. Jules is joining us on the couch. Jules, good morning. September 1st.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to September. I am here. I shouldn't be here in the carnage of all the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
The riot of red, white, and blue. I should not be here.
Why?
Because I do not fit in with the celebratory spirit.
You have like a bluish shirt?
Yes,
Like, I
but that's
mean-
only because I'm a PUP.
Oh, okay.
This is all I have. This is
Okay.
my life.
But you don't have the true PUP colors, so you're kind of dig
I
that.
do, you know.
You're feeling.
I have some approved by John Briseño.
Okay.
This blue is approved by John Briseño.
Oh, perfect. But once it's approved, then you're all fine. Because I know
Yes.
you were once previously a spokesperson.
I was.
You got fired
briefly.
from that job.
I got fired very quickly.
Yeah, it wasn't a really.
Not
It's
surprising.
almost as short as the chairperson pair of feet when he came back for like a week or two. Almost as short as
Yes,
that.
yeah.
But, you know,
I think I lasted a little longer than that.
a little bit.
In my spokesperson role, I might add that I think the Prime Minister is out of the country again. Because I'm no longer spokesperson, he doesn't inform me.
I see.
Okay, and then you can't make the public message.
I
because
can't
of
make,
course
but
he doesn't make.
of course he doesn't announce it because when I announce anything to no for.
don't even know.
Who is y'all? He don't work for you, no?
Like we're the people.
He works for his own enterprise. So I believe the Prime Minister is, once again, he's a traveling man.
Gotta
Abroad.
catch them planes. Gotta catch them planes.
Gotta catch,
Not feelings.
you gotta catch them
Planes, yeah.
flights at the height of the night.
Yeah. All right, Jules, are you ready to start the beef?
Let's beef it up, man. Let's try get it out quick.
All right,
Okay.
so let's have an update. What's the latest on Budna and why won't the police release the security video?
Yeah, so that's the main reason I asked for the platform to do the beef because we have to continue to insist publicly for disclosure and for an independent investigation and for the citizenry to be treated like adults. Number one, I spoke to Budna on Friday night, and he confirmed that the Belize embassy in Guatemala City has been to see him to make a welfare check.
Okay.
He's in a prison in Guatemala City,
Okay.
and you know they said that counselor support to Mr. Budna to ensure he receives the medical assistance needed and that his human rights are protected. Well, the meeting did not go well because Mr. Budna is like, oh no, that is state who abduct me. And oh no, the concern me. He says they did not ask about his injuries, which were inflicted on him. He maintains, and I verily believe, by state actors. Were they acting on behalf of the what part of the state I don't know, but by police officers. So I think we have those injuries on the server, guys. He can show the ligature marks on his wrist. We'll have up that footage shortly.
Okay.
But he has provided me with, so that's a bruising on his leg. And then we have the ligature marks on his wrist as well, guys. That's another bruise. That's a ligature mark on the finger. Hold on, not there. Yeah. So, yeah, but if we can pull up the one with the wrist, there's a video, guys. Anyway, we'll have that up shortly. But my point is that, yes, so that's the ligature mark on the wrist from where
Wow.
he was bound. And he says, he maintains, by Belizean law enforcement who did that to him. That's what he maintains. So
Okay.
he didn't respond well, as I understand it, to when the consul, the embassy, came to make a visit because he's like, the state, he believes, played a central role in this. Many in the public believe the same thing, and the only way to satisfy the public interest that a citizen was not abducted by police officers is to A, show us that surveillance video. And it's in the state's hands because the offices that captured it are all government offices.
Okay.
The Treasury Department, the National Library Service, the Banquita's House of Culture. It is the duty of the police department. Because police are under suspicion, we're not asking for a surveillance video of a homicide, something that will shock and outrage the senses. We're asking for the video of the abduction of a Belizean citizen. I am not here advocating for Joseph Budna as a good and upstanding citizen. He's a convicted child predator. He is on trial for other offenses, I understand.
Yeah.
But he's a citizen of this country. And the minute a citizen's fundamental right to security within the state and his deliverance to a hostile, I shouldn't say a hostile, but a country that claims us.
Okay.
When that happens, it's not the United States, it's Guatemala which claims us. When that happens, and he has made a very specific allegation against the police, they have to satisfy the public that they were not involved, and there are only two ways to do this. I want three. Number one, release the surveillance video. They have taken possession of the DVRs. Police have taken possession of the DVRs. That is very frightening to me. I don't trust the police to investigate themselves, especially in a matter of high crime.
Yeah.
This is a matter of high crime. I do not trust them with the DVRs. And I call on the Prime Minister, I call on the Minister of Home Affairs to make a coherent national response to tell the citizenry, listen, something really odd happened. And we will report back to you. And we will appoint an independent investigation because the police, the allegation is, it goes to the very top. I have reason to believe it goes very high up. So, surveillance video, independent investigation, and third, I know factually that kidnapped vehicle, the sky blue Chevy Equinox, went through the Arenal checkpoint. I want to know what that officer said, the SPU corporal who was there. Who gave the order? That's what the country wants to know. If these were police officers, who gave the order? Or were they privately contracted by criminal actors? I want to make something very clear. I said last time I was here that there is no way, or I said it on the news, I think, that criminals, especially Guatemalan criminals, would lightly take on the assignment of kidnapping someone in Belize, a troublesome man. Wouldn't I know? Of the top 10 people to kidnap, he wouldn't be in that list because he's such a noisy, he moves with such alacrity. So it's not something to take lightly if you kidnap somebody who is live 90% of their lives. But they would not take lightly to traverse 3 hours cross country because of the checkpoints. Unless they had an understanding or knew they could get clearance. But only police would kidnap him from in front of the police station. The commissioner, in one of his many obfuscations, one of his many deflections and avoidances has tried to put this thing as far from the police station as possible. This thing happened in front of the police station here. It happened within earshot of the police station. And earshot with Budna is something significant because he make lot of knives.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
Right?
yeah. And he did say that he was fighting them back.
Yes, he was.
He was calling for the police.
This thing happened, we would say in Creole, front of the police station. In English, we would say it happened within close proximity. You know, when Mr. Rosado, the commissioner, gave his report, he said, you know, it happened by hospital crescent. He's trying to put it as far as possible. This happened front of the, in Creole language, front of the police station. I am saying that if criminal actors were to abduct Joseph Budna, why not wait till he gets home? He doesn't live in a walled fortress.
That's true.
He doesn't live with security guards or some invulnerable fortress. Why would you grab him in front of the police station unless you know that is where you are comfortable? They grabbed him in front of the police station because they're police. That the only people who feel comfortable doing a crime or who could quite possibly feel comfortable committing a crime, such as abduction. This is not like they take something out of your pocket. A crime such as abduction in front of a police station, only police would feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
No other criminal in the world, even if it didn't happen in front of the station, it happened within close proximity.
Wrong into the sun. Yeah. You
No criminal is comfortable there.
Yeah.
That's why Budna went to do his life there, because he knew he was being followed. He says the people were following him from the night before.
Wow.
He says, and he says he has video of this, he says there were 2 vehicles involved. And I am told the security video supports this. 2 videos involved, again, high level of coordination. Resources were made available. This is organized crime. This involves, every indication is there that it involves the police. Every indication is there that it involves the police. This is a vehicle we got from the internet. But this, I am told, is identical to the type that was used, right? So that's not the actual vehicle. The actual vehicle is, of course, unaccounted for. But I'm saying we need reporting. We need the Prime Minister, who disdains the Belizean public and scorns the Belizean press. The Prime Minister's continued existence in this highest role offends every principle of how our democracy works, because he refuses to report to the people who elected him. He take ono fe konomono. This is a man who lives with no concept of consequence. This is a danger. It's a public danger. When someone thinks, whatever, people beg for that. When do I know? Vote me out.
Any problem that?
If it ain't problem, that then get over it. This principle, this practice of just waiting for every public situation to just work itself out. I don't need to have no press conference. I don't need to send no statement. I don't need to tell you no nothing. Offends every principle of how a democracy should work. I demand better from the Prime Minister, but I don't expect better because he does not care. He does not care where Ono think. He does not care. Dangerous. But these recordings have to be made public, and an independent investigation has to be done. I came here primarily to demand that, to continue to demand it, because we first stated it last week. But the police cannot investigate the police. I want to know what text messages, if any, the Commissioner of Police received. What text exchanges did he have that night? Who is going to ask which police is going to say, Mr. Commissioner, the complainant, Mr. Budna, has said that your name was called. Could we question you about your whereabouts at night? Could we see your phone? Which police officer is going to do that? I understand Mr. Rosado has vehemently denied, but Mr. Budna maintains. And I am telling you, When that vehicle reached the Arenal checkpoint, calls were made to police higher-ups. We want to know who. We want to see that report because we cannot trust the police to investigate their own, especially in high crimes. And this is a high crime. So,
Yeah.
we are calling on the police to do that. I spent way too long talking about that.
So we move on, and under the same context, we have unraveled the Sebastian Pop case, the sad and unfortunate Sebastian Pop case because of the Budna case. And let's talk a little bit about that sad news.
I know you all have spoken about this in last week. Sebastian Pop fell through the cracks of the bureaucracy. I'm using the words of the minister in a text exchange with me. He fell through the cracks in the bureaucracy because he's a poor man. I will add, it is because he is a poor Maya man from a remote village of Otosha. And he was abducted in the Badlands of Belize. Dolores, these are the Badlands.
Okay.
These are villages overrun by narco, by smuggling of every type, by contraband, by corrupt actors. These are the Badlands. What happened that day, February 23rd, 2023? I believe what happened. They came for him. The Guatemalan mob came for him. I believe, based on multiple reports, that the alcalde of Dolores village
I come here for
cooperated with the Guatemalans.
Wow.
Because his own life was in danger. I believe.
Okay.
I am not accusing him of anything specific, but I'm saying that a mob is in your village. You one can't chase them out.
Yeah.
This is a bloodthirsty mob. They came for him. This happened. This happened. But what is shocking is this family tried. This event destroyed this family, as you can imagine it would. Your 21-year-old son and brother is abducted and thrown into the Guatemalan system. And because both his parents only speak Quechua, they were unable to access any services for him in Belize or Guatemala.
Wow.
They went to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They went to the Ministry of Home Affairs. They went to the police. And every turn they made, they were dismissed and treated like less than Belizean citizens. This is the system we have. This is the post-colonial legacy that our governments, plural, continue to embrace. Ono dano nothing.
Wow.
Ono dano nothing. That is the message they were told. It's a very lamentable situation that the plight of a citizen, the abduction of a citizen, can just go and nobody hears anything. Had it not been for Budna, and I was just fortunate to bump into a gentleman one night who said, you know, now that this Budna thing come up, I was just driving home, and he flagged me down and he spoke to me. Were it not for that, we still wouldn't know about Sebastian Pop.
Wow.
It was just really a chance encounter on my way home. I am just saying it is alarming what happens to poor, dispossessed, indigenous people in this colonial, post-colonial country. We are still a colony.
Yeah, yeah.
We still imprison and oppress our people because of where they're from. Anyway, the situation now is very sad. We now know, we found out on Friday, Sebastian Pop has been convicted of femicide of his own cousin. That is the conviction over there. He's serving 30 years. His family, I spoke to them on Friday, his father and his eldest sister, they still don't know what jail he's in. I want to read from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the press release that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs sent out on Friday. And respect to them, because they did report back to us, so respect to that. They said that the Embassy of Belize in the Republic of Guatemala has maintained contact with Mr. Pop's lawyer and has facilitated the provision of relevant documentation to support his legal process. Where is the provision of documentation to his family?
I see.
Who thinks of them? Oh no, they're not nothing. Your citizenship is not worth anything because you are from a poor Maya village without cell service and you don't talk the king's English. Because we don't thief this land from you. The British stole it. The colonizers stole it. So, okay, the embassy did its job. But where is the duty to inform the citizen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know they're not citizen. You know my from Lee village, boy, it really pains me.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a terrible case. I want to say there is, I call on the government, and I do believe the minister comprehends the tragedy of the situation, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, respect to him. And I do believe he will do his best. The ministry's release says they will vigorously pursue his repatriation to Belize.
Wow.
There is a 2017 agreement. And I want to bring up that agreement, guys. It's in the server. I want to bring up that agreement. There is a prisoner exchange agreement. The OAS has been... the confidence building measures of the OAS.
Oy.
Well, that is one. In my mind, in confidence building, the whole process, anyway, let me stop. But my point is, this is the agreement between the Republic of Guatemala and Belize, signed in December of 2014, I'm sorry. But it says, encouraged by the will to facilitate the rehabilitation of persons sentenced for the crime which deprive them of their liberty by allowing them to serve their sentences in the country of which they are nationals. I hope and pray, and I call on the ministry to please, we have an next page with and the signature page. We call on the ministry to invoke this prisoner exchange agreement.
Yeah.
It says the general principles, the transfer can be requested by the sentencing state or the receiving state. We are the receiving state in this case,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So, and it is signed there, and the date is at the top, December 17th, 2014, Wilfred Elrington, Carlos Raul Morales, and Miguel Insulza. I pray that the government can invoke that to make Sebastian Pop. I think it's a very difficult situation the government faces. Obviously, he was wrongfully convicted because he was wrongfully arrested. Right?
Yeah.
He was abducted. But I'm not a diplomat and I'm not an expert. But I pray they can do as they say, and I commend them for that, to vigorously pursue his repatriation, even if it is under that, and that he can return to his home.
So
But first of all, his family, his father has not
Deserves
seen him
answers,
since
yeah.
July of 2024. And whenever he goes there, he has to pay money. Not to travel, but the implication I get is that the chance a man. You know, his son has very specific needs for clothing. His son has very specific needs that he explained to me when he came here on Friday. And nobody is helping
Wow.
family. They just want to know where he is. Just please, they want to know, is he in Barrios? They heard he was in a prison in Barrios. They don't know where their son
Wow.
is. He hasn't seen him in 13 months. He cannot sleep. He can't, this has destroyed their family.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on, but I hope that they can bring him back to Belize.
Yeah.
Let us see.
Jules, now let's talk from Budna to Herbert. What happens when Belize skips legal channels to hand over its own citizens?
Yeah, so I've been aware of this from the outset because I was very involved in that story at the time. Forgive me if I don't remember the date, in 2003, I believe, late 2003, police officers, I believe it was I forget what unit, but I want to say it was the CIU. And forgive me if I'm wrong on that, but they went to George Herbert's home
Okay.
on Farbers Road. They took him in his boxers, as I was told the story, and they put him on a DEA flight, a special jet that came for him.
Wow.
He was abducted without due process under the hand of the then Minister of Home Affairs, I believe it was called at the time, which was Ralph Fonseca, under the hand of the then Minister of Foreign Affairs, which I believe was Godfrey Smith, and he was abducted,
Wow.
right, and handed over to the Americans. A court later found that he had, the Supreme Court, Abdullah Conte, found that he had been unlawfully taken from his country without due process. The government at the time, the Musa administration, maintained that he had willfully agreed to this.
Wow.
They just go in their boxers and
Yes.
let his family just like that
Yes.
without anything. Okay.
That's what they said, and that's what was said in the trial in the U.S. as well. The High Court, the Supreme Court of Belize, found that was not the case, and the state was liable. They found for $35,000 plus 6% interest, which was, that's 2004. I'm saying that when the state does things like this, it exposes the taxpayers to liability.
Okay.
Now I understand Mr. Herbert was wanted for drug trafficking conspiracy in the United States.
Okay.
That's significant. The U.S. is a big security partner of Belize. I can understand the pressures that the government may have been under at the time. Does not justify their actions,
justify.
obviously.
Yeah.
You cannot just hand over a citizen.
Just take somebody.
Right. But they were liable. Imagine in this case where, and we want to know, Mr. Minister of Home Affairs, did the Guatemalans request Joseph Budna? Was he offered in your recent bilateral meetings? Did it even come up? Maybe it did not.
Yeah.
But we need an answer, right? So, but I'm saying that the state stands to be liable depending on how the investigation goes. But we need an update on the investigation, and we need a credible investigation.
Definitely. Yes.
But it's a very important historical footnote to see that the state has done this before, and the court found them liable. Mind you, it didn't help Mr. Herbert. His family may have received the compensation, and they certainly lost their breadwinner, but he still ended up pleading guilty in the U.S. and serving 20-plus year sentence.
Oh, wow.
He was recently returned to Belize after serving that sentence. Moving on.
Yeah.
And you move on to the Belize Airport Authority
Oh, my.
and how they
I watch
failed
my
again.
watch.
I know
You
you
watch
your
your watch, yeah.
And how they failed again, Jules.
So last week I spoke about the Belize Airport Authority finally putting out a proper request, a public request or proposal, which is the right thing to do. I will never praise you for doing your damn job,
Yeah.
but I've seen now a detailed copy of this request, request for proposals. Right, it's 9 pages, impressive document. If you know the Belize Airports Authority, which are 1-page operation, then try to keep everything to 1 page. I don't know if they're eco-conscious or what, but then keep it simple.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a 9-page document. It makes very specific requests. But the issue here is this pretty 9-page document is woefully inadequate. Them people still not serious. It is far improved from the laughable contract that they made the last operator sign, but it is not at a standard for an international airport. And I understand these are local airports, but I'm saying they're flying international passengers. It has international implications. There is no, and you know, I've been speaking to experts about this. There is no operational plan.
Oh, wow.
So I'm saying that it's just putting warm bodies. It's not saying that I need to prioritize XYZ areas. We have fuel here. We have vulnerabilities at the Punta Gorda airstrip at the south end because of a property that's criminally associated. We, with the Belize one, there are these very specific vulnerabilities, very specific threats. You need a certain assignment of security detail here. You need to put a camera here. That's how you take these things seriously.
Yeah.
You make a sober physical assessment of your operational vulnerabilities and the specific threats.
Definitely.
None of that was done here. Just saying, bring your security guards. We're going to put some warm bodies on the ground. Yes, they have to go on site visits, but an hour-long site visit will not give you the very specific security risks. There's no mention of fences. There's no mention of these buildings have to be secured. The fuel is over here. That has to be secured.
Wow.
Criminals may come in by the sea, so you have to have a camera there. There is no mention that the passenger flow has to go in a certain area. The aircrafts are parked over here,
Wow.
so that because the aircraft was stolen, that's what triggered this whole thing. Aircrafts are parked on the east side, so there is no specific plan. So it's a pretty document, but it is meaningless. It is just putting warm bodies on the ground. It is still not serious enough. Yes, it references international security in the international security standards, but it does not address with sufficient specificity what is required for aerodromes and airports,
Wow. For the
which
security.
are clearly under threat because two events have happened. They stole a Maya Island there in Placencia, and they hijacked a plane. So
That was mentioned.
I'm saying that it is not sufficient to say, well, you have people for screening, and we have to have 6 people, and they have to talk English. It's not enough. It's still not enough. Or no, still get it wrong. So hopefully this can be improved, but I think it's an indication that they're trying to give the appearance of competence and seriousness, but this is not a serious security outline for an airport. You need an operational plan, especially when you're dealing with 7 or 8 aerodromes.
Yeah.
So,
Way more strategic.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
So we move right along, Jules. Doctor or not?
Oui.
Dr. Flowers' controversy and the convention outcome.
Doctor or not?
Doctor or not, we know that this weekend...
Dr. Abraham.
Yes, Dr.
Flowers.
Abraham Flowers. We know that this weekend they had another convention for Port Loyola as well as...
Right.
Can't remember the
So
name.
now, Dr. Abraham Flowers, first of all, big up Dr. Abraham Flowers. He won.
Yes.
I have the vote count here.
Okay.
He received 342 votes. His opponent, Carlos Pereira, received 256.
Okay, so he won.
So he won, despite on Friday, bad-minded Jules gone out there. Bad-minded Jules gone out there
Hi, Jules.
and exposed him as somebody who calls himself a doctor. And he's a trained doctor, but he's not registered in Belize.
Yeah, he's not licensed.
He did not meet the standards to register in Belize. You have to do an internship, whatever. He didn't finish it satisfactorily, and he is not licensed to practice as a doctor in Belize.
Yeah.
Yes, he passed in Cuba as a doctor. He can practice in other countries, but he did not meet the standard to practice here in Belize.
Yeah.
On Friday, this was exposed because he came on Sunup.
He came on Sunup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And said, I'm treating people for this, I'm treating people for that.
Yeah.
I suspect not optimal. In terms of, I don't know how legal that is,
How does treatment look?
right? But I won't go into that. I'm saying he survived this exposure and he beat the Tracy faction candidate
Wow.
because I believe he's seen as a Shine faction candidate,
Okay.
receiving 342 votes to Carlos Pereira, unelectable individual, 256 votes. Again, one of the placeholders who, you know, it's a fight to see who can win more of the placeholder conventions. And big up Dr. Abraham Flowers, despite us putting out there factually that he's not a registered doctor in Belize, the man still win.
Yeah.
Respect to that. But you know, the outcomes, I should say, for the UDP in both conventions were quite sad. In the College constituency, They had another convention. Only 563 people came out. This is a convention that the UDP, this is a division that the UDP had their representative for 22 years.
Wow.
It shows how far the UDP has fallen. I'm sure Patrick Faber will say, well, it's not him that won, obviously. He's not currently in,
He's not running.
in the party. The winner in that is Jeremy Jones, his cheerleader, you know?
Okay. All
This
right.
is how it works. Placeholders, placeholders. Moving along, guys, let's go.
Now let's talk about the SPU turned community police.
So I'm very careful in this because,
Okay.
you know, we were very much a part of the SPU school bag drive, which was a good thing, and so many kids got
Great
school
initiative,
bags.
yeah.
Great initiative, and I'm glad we were able to be a part of it. And on Friday, we had them on the news, and we can pull up that footage, guys. On Friday, we had them on the news, helping with giving haircuts. I love to see this.
What?
It's great,
Look at
right?
them.
But let me be very specific. The SPU is a paramilitary unit. They are a paramilitary unit with a very specific enforcement detail. Special patrol units all over the world are known as the hardcore.
Yeah.
There are police officers to do this, you know. It's called the community policing unit. It's called the leadership intervention unit. I don't have a problem with that. That's beautiful. However, these are the same guys because things aren't always going to be good. There are times when you're going to have to put in SOE, big man going to have to get
Yeah,
detained.
yeah, that's true.
You'll have to go back into those same houses. I'm saying that it's not optimal when the stormtroopers are also the caregivers.
Yeah.
I think there is maybe some, and you know, I know Mr. Gamboa call me. I could do a Gamboa impression, but I won't. You learn about me, you learn about me, you learn about me. You talk about him on TV, talk about him on TV. Yo, chill, Mr. Gamboa.
All right, Jules.
You're out there. We have to criticize
Yeah.
what's out there, right? So my point is that the stormtroopers play a role. I don't believe in paramilitary policing, but the Belize Police Department does.
Yeah.
The Special Patrol Unit is the tip of the spear when it comes to paramilitary policing. There are other police officers who should be giving haircuts.
I see. your
That's
point.
my belief.
Yeah.
I think you're mixing up the hammer and the hammer. But, big up Mr. Gamboa.
Yeah.
He's a hard-working cop, and he's showing his love for the community. But there will come a time
Yeah.
when it can't just be our love.
Yeah.
That is
You know? It has to be the stick. It can't just be the carrot.
Really mixture.
Yeah, you know, well, maybe it's an evolving
Yeah, but I
model.
don't know, as a kid, you know, getting a haircut by somebody in a uniform with a gun on their side, like, I don't know how
Yeah, it's-
friendly and child-friendly that is.
Yeah.
You know, it's just,
I guess in the context of just saying that you can do too. You can do too.
But
Because
I don't know. But it's a
Doesn't
fair
sit well.
argument.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, I get where you're coming from too as well, but you also have to look at the context of, do you want it just to be only fair that's instilled in these children when it comes to these officers, or looking at them in a next context too as well?
I don't know.
And then when you think about being able to do a report, like, I'm just.
But you're a human resource expert.
So I'm just.
You are.
saying.
Check it out. So there are people in charge in any big organization. There are people in charge of enforcing and issuing sanctions, and you have people in charge of having fun days or social events or so.
Yes.
Should those two people be the same?
Not necessarily be the same, but having a well-rounded person is very important to us, so that you can do different positions and
Yeah.
carry different places too as well. Like, so it can happen. I'm not saying it's not something that's supposed to always be happening to us, but I'm looking at the context of the community in this state.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's why I said you could look at it on two faces where you could say, okay, I'm understanding where you're saying that it could look really detrimental if, you know, you're the same person that will come to lock me up or whatever. But at the
Yeah.
same time, understanding that there should be a level of care that takes too as well, where people shouldn't just solely be afraid of officers 24/7
Yeah.
and have a different scope or lens.
And
to
that's
look
why you
at
have
them. And I think that's
community
why,
policing.
and I think that Mr. Gamboa maybe is trying to just try in a little way if that's the case. And you say you will talk to one later date.
No,
if
he
anything,
wants to call me right now.
it's just creating and painting a different picture to us.
I will take you at your word, Miss Human Resources Expert. Moving on, let's go. We are done quick.
Yeah, this is the last one.
We have beautiful people waiting. I just see them in the shadows. There's
Yeah.
no reason
And so
a
the last
well-rounded
one-
person like me should be here. Get it?
We look now at the Reporters Without Frontiers talking about that call specifically today on September 1st. We understand that there's been an alarming amount of journalists that have lost their lives.
More than 200 journalists have been
Yes.
killed
Have been killed,
since the start of this conflict. This is a statement that more than 150 broadcasters are putting out today. At the rate journalists, and we associate ourselves with this,
Okay.
at the rate journalists are being killed in Gaza by the Israeli army, there will be no one left to keep you informed.
That is true.
In nearly 23 months, at least 210 journalists have been killed by the Israeli army. In more than one, we join with more than 150 other media outlets across the world to condemn these crimes, and we call on the Israeli authorities to allow independent access. In the 23 months of this conflict,
Yeah.
the Israelis have not allowed the free press to enter the Gaza area.
Yeah.
This is, I complain about Mr. Briceño not reporting to the public. This is a far greater crime.
That is true.
Where there are no journalists, the people have no voice. Where the people have no voice, oppression reigns. And that is where genocide happens.
Yes.
When no one is there to say anything. What the attack just last week that Mr. Netanyahu himself said was a tragic mistake. I do not believe your words, sir. When a number of journalists were killed, I think 3 journalists and people trying to help
Yeah.
a journalist who was injured, there were 2 attacks on this building 7 minutes apart. And you know, as always, we're killing combatants. You can see in the videos the people have on orange vests. They're trying to render assistance to a cameraman who was just injured at the top of a building. And then they bombed them again 7 minutes later
Yeah.
with two drone attacks or whatever it was. There is a deliberate attempt by the Israeli government to target journalists. And any journalist in this country who stands with Israel, man, I don't know. I don't understand.
I agree.
They stand against the exercise of the free press. So we associate ourselves with these remarks.
Okay.
200 journalists, 210 journalists have been killed.
Have been killed.
It
by-
is one of the greatest, and so many tens of thousands of civilians.
Yes.
So I'm not even discounting that, but I'm here talking about the journalists.
Yeah.
So we join the call.
Join the
Israel has to open Gaza and stop targeting journalists. But they are a country without a conscience.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too emotional about it, but it's very difficult to witness.
Yeah.
Very difficult to witness.
I agree.
Anyway, that's it.
That's it, Jules.
Please send me home.
I'm
May I-
going to send you home now. With that, guys, we've come to the ending of our celebration. I don't know how much of a celebration it was, but we ripped off the Band-Aid properly for the beginning of September.
Yes.
We do have a sunrise for you guys to be able to indulge into as well.
And we have beautiful people in the studio.
We have
Yeah,
beautiful people in
that's
the
true.
studio. We have Yaz here that's going to be helping us to raise the flag, singing the national anthem. We have the beautiful, soon-to-be crowned Queen of the Bay, Miss Samantha Ramirez, too, as well. That's going to be gracing us, later on in conversation. We have our scouts who are going to be doing the flag. So, guys,
Yeah.
there's a lot in tune. So stay in tune with us for those. I know they're going to show
The sunrise.
the sunrise, yes.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
And this is courtesy of Miss Melanie Ely.
Wow,
So
that's
big up
beautiful.
to yourself, Miss Melanie. Thank you so much for sending in this submission. Such a gorgeous sight.
It is.
Postcard worthy, definitely. And with that, guys, we're going to go to our first commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Magnum presents the biggest, I say, the biggest pre-Juve party.
Now this is as big as it gets. It's gonna be a fat till you wet.
Street Fat! She said, take it easy, I will do the work. I in a good spirit, I drink in a good spirits.
It's all going down at the Marion Jones parking lot on Friday, September 5th, starting from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m.
We're talking about unlimited water, paint, CO2, all powered by Nuffier DJs. Are you getting the feeling, baby?
Music by Belize's top DJs and hosted by DJ Dixie and DJ Dalla. Purchase tickets for $35 through the Quick Pass app. Naked Chicken on Mahogany Street and Plugs Belize office across from the Old Golden Bay at number 1 Craig Street for only $65. Purchase the Street Fed package, which includes whistles, beads, bags, t-shirts, cups, LED baton, and the ticket from Plugs Belize only. Sponsors: Travelers Liquor, Magnum, Madisco, Plugs Belize, and the Honorable Devin Daly.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
However you travel, you're home. Book now and save 50% only at Naya.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Sheree Halsell,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indira Craig.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
It's here, the ultimate party of the year, as Empire Entertainment and Magnum presents the biggest, I say, the biggest pre-Juve party.
Now this is as big as it gets. It's gonna be a fat till you wet.
Street Fat! She said, take it easy, I will do the work. I in a good spirit, I drink in a good spirits.
It's all going down at the Marion Jones parking lot on Friday, September 5th, starting from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m.
We're talking about unlimited water, paint, CO2, all powered by Nuffier DJs. Are you getting the feeling, baby?
Music by Belize's top DJs and hosted by DJ Dixie and DJ Dalla. Purchase tickets for $35 through the Quick Pass app. Naked Chicken on Mahogany Street and Plugs Belize office across from the Old Golden Bay at number 1 Craig Street for only $65. Purchase the Street Fed package, which includes whistles, beads, bags, t-shirts, cups, LED baton, and the ticket from Plugs Belize only. Sponsors: Travelers Liquor, Magnum, Madisco, Plugs Belize, and the Honorable Devin Daly.
Nando's Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
However you travel, you're home. Book now and save 50% only at Naya.
Muy buenos dias, my beautiful Sunup 7 family. Welcome back to your Monday episode. Just before the commercial break, we had a great conversation with Jules on the Monday Morning Beef. And now we move on to our flag-raising ceremony here on Sunup 7. It's September 1st. It's our patriotic month. We celebrate independence. And of course, we got to do it right. So joining us on set to have this moment, we have Yas Talia joining us, and she'll be doing the national anthem. And we're also joined by the Belize Scouts of Belize, and they'll be raising the flag here for us. So we invite you to take your step wherever you're at, stand on your feet, and let's do our flag raising ceremony.
to Osage, through Coral Isle, over Blue Rock. Keep watch with the angels, the stars and moon. For freedom comes tomorrow's noon. Rise, ye sons of the payment's climb. Put on your armor, clear the line, drive back the tyrants, let despots flee. Land of the free, by the Carib Sea.
Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. So, yes, how do you feel when you get the opportunity to sing the national anthem?
Definitely, it's an honor.
We have to back to the karaoke. I know, right?
Yeah, definitely, it's an honor being a Belizean and being able to sing it for the nation. I'm very proud of myself.
I love it.
It's always a pleasure.
And it's beautiful to hear. I always love hearing people sing the national anthem because their voice complements it in different ways.
Yes.
So, very, very much a treat for us as we begin September having you sing.
Best way to kick off the September
Right?
celebration.
A nice
Yes.
celebration with
Yeah.
a beautiful singing and rendition of our national anthem. For people that are connecting with you, because this is not the first or second week you've been on Sunup,
yes,
please remind them, where you're gonna be, and also that they can they still book you for September too?
Of course, most definitely. Just reach out to me. My contact is 606-6523. My email is bookyastelia@gmail.com. And don't forget to press play. Check it out on all streaming platforms and the music video on YouTube as well.
I love it. I love it.
Right, and let's also have a quick chat with our friends from the Scouts of Belize. Good morning, Zaira. Good morning, DeAndre. How are you both doing today?
We're fine.
We're doing good.
Yeah?
Let's have them pass the mic there to them.
They're mic'd. Sorry, they're good. Yes, they're good.
Okay, sorry, my bad. But
Yeah,
yes,
you can
sorry.
maybe come over here so we can
So we can see the
you on
beautiful
yeah,
faces.
yeah.
These were the two amazing scouts from Belize District that were able to raise the flag for us today, while our beautiful Yastalia was able to sing for us too as well. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Sarah, how do you feel having the opportunity to raise the flag?
I feel amazing because for me I feel honored to be able to raise the flag. We also had the flag raising ceremony this morning, so it's like two flags raising in one, and I feel honored to be able to do it and to show respect towards my country.
Great.
I love that. I love
How about you, DeAndre? How are you?
Oh, you're ready. You ready to have a mic, so don't worry about it.
There's no words but what I can express because this is a beautiful time, for us.
And what?
Because
Sorry, carry on. Yes. No, continue. What you were saying.
and the flag is like one of our most, so vibrant colors, and it's so, and just kind of, so special to us
I love it.
and our country.
I love it. And for you guys, please, I know I said Belize District and everything, but Scouts, tell us, where specifically you guys are from, which chapter, area. How I'm not sure how it fully works.
Me and Zara, we are from the 28th.
Okay.
Ebelina Scout group.
That's okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
And how long have you guys been in Scout?
For 3 years now.
3 years.
I've been in Scouts for 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years. Girl, that's
You don't even
dedication and commitment.
Yes, Mom.
I love it. I love it. And I guess I'm going to ask Yaz this, and both of you too as well, as we're starting off our September celebration. Is there any inspiration, love, anything that you want to tell our Belizeans as we begin September? Any message you want them to remember as we get ready for celebrations, we get ready for learning about history and all these different things, whatever key message you'd want them to know, by all means share.
Definitely, a message I would like to share is just for all of us to stay united, strong, and proud. This is a time for us to be proud to be Belizean. And don't forget to be safe. Enjoy the September celebrations, but be safe as well. There's a lot of things happening in Belize, so just make sure to spend time with your family and be safe.
I love that.
All right. Zara, do you have any last message for our viewers as we wrap up this segment?
I would just like to say that I would like you guys to keep on the lookout because us as Scouts, we do a lot of different activities during the September. We're also, you know, if you want to join the Scouts, you could join. We do a lot of different activities during September. We do the cleanup. We do the flag raising. We do the cleanup, and also different groups. They have groups in Bemapan, Kayo, Kurosawa, all different groups, and in their respective areas, they complete different activities that help to give back to the community during this September time. And so I think that they should look out and see how they can join and become more patriotic, I would say.
I like that message.
Love that.
DeAndre, do you have any last words for our viewers as we wrap up this segment?
Sarah said it on.
Sarah said it on.
I love that. Just like, I second that.
Yes. Yeah. But definitely, yeah, we thank you so much for joining us on the summit. Yes, Talia, thank you so much for doing the national anthem for us, and for you, friends from the Scouts of Belize, also for joining us. Shout out to all the Scouts of Belize doing an amazing work throughout the country, raising the flag every day during this month. It's such a beautiful moment to witness. And folks, with that, we go into our next commercial break. When we're back, we're going to meet the designate of the Queen of the Bay for 2025. Stay tuned for that conversation.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Wherever you travel, you're home. Book now and save 50% only at Naya.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
These charter means aren't from
We're
an
navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Shirley Kelso, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm the bureaucrat.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
A symbol of love is the queen of the day. All nature above.
Morning, everyone. Welcome back to your Monday episode of Sunup on 7. We're joined on our couch by Queen Designate of the 80th Queen of the Bay pageant, Miss Samantha Ramirez, joining us today. Samantha, first of all, congratulations on
Thank you so
your win at this weekend's pageant. But before we get into the conversation to find out how the feeling were, how you feel right now, what is your energy level today? It's Monday. How are you feeling?
1st of September.
1st of
How are you
September.
feeling? Like, what's that one to 10?
Everything just feels like a fever dream. Like, it doesn't feel real, but honestly, I'm very grateful. I feel very blessed.
Wow.
You feel happy and ready today to
Yes.
take on the 1st of September, the first Monday
Yeah.
of September, and everything to us. Well.
Yes, I'm dressing in my red.
I realized you're looking very royal in her
That's
red
true,
too as
that's
well.
true.
Loving the accessories. I'm seeing all of that, baby girl. You slaying. Like,
I love that we have the red, white, and blue on set also, which is really good. Yeah.
Yes, we did it,
We
baby.
planned this. We planned this.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
We did, yeah.
We did.
We're like,
lying to the people, but I love it.
yeah. But Samantha, let's talk about this weekend's event.
Yes. How was the feeling of being on that stage, being able to present your costume, and like, how was everything for you? Did you were you able to keep track of it? Because I know some people told us before, like, they didn't even realize when it was done, like, it was so quick. But how are you experiencing that night?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank God. I feel like He really, really, truly craved this part for me. I faced so many obstacles, but every time facing an obstacle, He always made a way. So it was really evident that His hand was in this. And honestly, I really thought that I was going to be nervous, but I felt like I really left my heart on that stage. Really and truly. And the costume, did you guys keep up with the pageant? The costume was my favorite part.
Tell us about the thought process for
Yeah.
that. Like, what went down for you guys to come up with? Because when I was seeing all the costumes, I was like, nothing is exactly the same. And I was like, man, what are good? So tell me about you.
So, well, we wanted to represent the Mayans. As we know, those are the indigenous people of Belize. So we wanted to represent that. So me and my team, we sat down and we were actually at Pelican having breakfast. So we were sitting down and ideas just came flowing. It was a long list. Innovation was the one that did my costume. So we went and we met with him and we were telling him all of these ideas. We didn't have a sketch per se, but we just told him what we wanted.
And then created
and he just created it. We told him that we wanted to incorporate a waterfall. We wanted the jade head, and that jade head is the exact replica.
Really?
That is 3D printed, the exact replica.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yes, and the tail behind is actually hand painted, and the dress is hand painted as well.
Because you know the thing is, when you're seeing it, like you're just seeing that picture, but when you get close up, you can probably like
see every single thing. Yes.
Oh
I don't know what I'm going to do with my costume afterwards. I think it needs to be displayed.
Yes.
Yeah, you should probably put it on the museum or something.
Yes,
Definitely.
Ask the museum if we could like put that up or something, because
Yeah.
it also makes history because it's the first time the pageant did
the costume.
a costume. So that is also making and breaking history too as well. So I think it should be displayed. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we also talk about the gown that you used on that day? Who was your designer behind it?
Well, it was again designed from one of my committee members, Miss Salome Tasher. She's the one that came up with the iconic color, and we actually were on theme, the hibiscus flower of Belize. So everything was connected all throughout. So that's why I'm wearing red today, to stay on team.
I was gonna like, you keeping with the red, baby girl, and keeping with the glow and everything too as well. So red is definitely the color.
Yes.
Okay.
And the person that actually tailored the dress is Miss Miriam Canto. She's actually famous for doing dresses for Queen of the Bay.
Oh.
I always love the puff.
Okay.
It to me, it's like when you guys sink into your dress, when you guys go down to do the curtsy. Talk to us about, you look like you're gonna have PTSD right now to think about this curtsy. I love it here.
I was so happy when I finished that curtsy. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. No more. I actually started training from February.
Okay.
So I've been doing that curtsy from February, Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday.
Wow. Your smile got a little bit brighter when you finished the curtsy. That's why I was like, you could tell, like, this thing's done.
I was so happy, but honestly, I had so much fun. I had so much fun with the waltz. When I came up, that little side pose that I did, that was not practiced at all.
Really?
Okay.
But I was just having so much fun.
And you guys can put your own flavor into it.
Yes,
as well.
I was having so much fun. I fell in love with my gown. I loved the headpiece. So I really,
pretty little
the hibiscus flower.
It was cute, baby girl. I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
Loving it.
So as part of the pageant, you went through many events during the week. Is there an event that you liked the most?
Well, we did do a key trip on Thursday. That was very educational. We went to St. George's Key. First time going there, and I really liked it. I would say I liked all the events during the week. I got to connect with all the girls. I got to, get to know them. I was the second oldest there. The oldest was 24 and I'm 22, so I was the second oldest. So I got to really bond with the other girls.
I love it.
Yeah.
And one of the things about Queen of the Bay is understanding the sisterhood too as
Yes,
well.
definitely.
So is there any plan, I'm just putting it as a thought, that you guys are going to collaborate with your platforms and so forth too as well?
Yes.
And for people that maybe are living on the rock, please talk to us about your platform too as well. What do you represent? So when people, see you, they can like say, this is what I can go to. I can make the connections and everything.
So my platform is the Invisible Load, mental health support and resources in the workplace. I was introduced to the workforce at a very early age, at the age of 16. In my platform statement, I also stated that my mom was a construction worker. She's a single mom. And I guess that just woke something in me to actually start working. She no longer works. I retired my mom, so she stays at home.
I love
so
that.
Yeah, I mean, I felt not a burden, but I felt guilty in some sense that I chose to do this, but then at the same time, it felt like so much pressure. And I do realize that mental health is a topic that is very stigmatized in Belize. So what I aim to do is to create safe spaces. I continue advocating for mental health, break the silence, let Belizeans know that it's okay and mental health is real. Because most of them, they suffer with depression, they suffer with anxiety, but they're afraid to speak out.
Especially in the workplace too.
Especially in the
I'm really
workplace.
happy to see that you tied it not just being mental health, but mental health in the workplace.
Yes.
Because I feel like it's a conversation we don't have enough of how employers can allow employees to feel safe to talk about what they're going through. I know that everybody say, left your problems at home and then you can't work, but the reality is, sometimes it meshes together and it's hard to be able to be as productive as you want as a citizen if you're feeling and you're worrying about a family member that's sick right now, or you're not able to know, how you're going to be dealing with this bill or whatever it is. Like, these things do play out, in your work. So I'm really glad that you chose that as your platform, and I'm hoping to see that you come on the show again and you talk a little bit about any initiatives that you're pulling, and for business owners out there to connect with you too as well, to maybe run some drive.
Yes, of course. I actually launched the check-in challenge. So I actually interviewed some entrepreneurs down in the South. And this is something that I noticed. They actually have the resources. The ones that I've interviewed so far, they have resources that they provide to their employees. They have counseling, mental health days, and so forth. But I think, our Belizeans are afraid to use those resources, or perhaps they don't really know the benefits of counseling. So, of course, yes, implementing resources in the workplace and also letting Belizeans know how helpful it is.
So if you were to have a message for anybody that's, going through mental health breakdown or any mental health condition in their workplace, what message would that be for them?
Well, as an individual, I have struggles. I have so many tasks. I'm actually a wedding planner. I work at the bank. I go to school. I'm queen designate. I'm just too much. But honestly, I just want to let you guys know that there is a balance. Although I am not perfect, I still struggle from time to time, but there is a balance. And that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm advocating for this, because I want to break the silence. I want to be the voice for those that are unheard, and I want to make that invisible load visible.
I love it. Invisible load visible. Right, and that's the invisible load that people carry in their mental well-being.
Yes.
Right, absolutely. And thank you so much for highlighting the importance of having a balanced life, especially as you have so many plans, so many goals that you want to achieve. Balance is very key. We're curious to know what happens between now and your coronation.
Well, I think once I'm crowned, then it will start to feel so real. Because right now I still feel like I'm in a dream.
Yes,
I'm floating right now.
Excitement, but it doesn't feel like I'm that queen as yet, because you haven't gotten crowned. You get to put on the whole white dress. Girl.
I keep telling Queen Diani, I'm like, girl, you left some big shoes for me to fill. Like, I don't even know where to start. But she's such an amazing queen. She keeps letting me know that if I need any help, to feel free to reach out. And I honestly just want to let her know that she was such an amazing queen. She truly, truly representing what Queen of the Bay actually stands for.
Okay. And do you have a message for your other colleagues that were with you in this pageant?
Of course, I love every single one of them. Like I said, I truly created a bond with all of them. I already miss them, to be honest.
I love it.
We had it was like a sleepover. Usually when you have a sleepover, your mom picks you up early the next day. No. We were enjoying.
And then I was watching all along the way of you guys when you had it kind of looked like a sleepover when you guys were in PG as well. So I saw that. I saw all of the fun. I saw the St. George's Key trip too. So it really looked like you guys were bonding and having so much fun together. So hoping that you guys continue to stay connected and support each other as you continue on your way. It's going to be beautiful.
And I want that as well. So of course. I feel like once I'm settled in this new role, I'll continue my endeavors and, of course, collab with my sister queens.
Oh my God. It's going to be so beautiful. Exciting.
Yeah.
For people that are watching this, because I always try to give that inspiration to others out there that they're watching, for a young lady that's maybe saying, I'd want to do the same thing, but I'm a little bit nervous. I'm still in my seat and I'm not sure if I can go up for Queen of the Bay. What advice would you give to them as they're preparing or trying to get their mind together if they should even do it?
I would say don't overthink it, because I was in those shoes. I used to overthink it. There were so many times that I wanted to drop out. I'm not even joking. But I think it's because I think it's because I was juggling too much and I was my biggest judgment. Like I was judging myself too much. I was putting so much pressure on me. But I mean, if you have such love and you're determined, then just do it. I would say just do it. Don't overthink it. Just come, do it, ask for help. I'm always here. Of course, I might not be able to fully train, but I can give some advice. Because I was once in those shoes. I used to admire all the girls that went up for Queen of the Bay. When I started training, I was like, I could never do that curtsy.
No.
I could never.
Girl, them knees gotta be strong.
Yes! I was like, I can never get that down.
Yeah.
And there was some days that I went down and I couldn't come up back. And I used to throw myself on the ground and cry and feel like I wanted to give up.
Wow.
But consistency is key. You have to keep doing it and eventually you'll get the hang of it.
I love that. And I love that you're so honest about this journey, because people might look and say, oh, it was probably easy. You just got up and did it. Your trainers did a phenomenal job, but you have to put in that effort. You have to fall sometimes or struggle for even get up sometimes too as well, to allow people to know it doesn't happen overnight. It's a lot of hard work, commitment, dedication, and believing in yourself. And I appreciate that so much from you. And I do want to give you a message to us all, because I know Queen Liani is phenomenal, but we can't wait to see what your reign brings in its own uniqueness, in its own style too as well. You'll bring your own stankrit central deliciousness too as well, because you are from a different district. So there are different ideas, and I'm excited to see what this journey brings. And Sunup is always open to always house you. We're very big on supporting the Queen of the Bay and seeing that come out.
Thank you so much for that advice.
Yeah.
We love it. And is there any final remarks, anything else you want to make mention as we get ready to embark on your journey, where people can maybe connect with you or so?
Yeah, they can follow your journey.
Follow your journey, projects that you're doing, anything along that line.
Well, I have my personal page, that's Samantha Ramirez, on Instagram, on Facebook as well. And I have my Stankrick Central Queen of the Bay page, Instagram and Facebook. So you guys can reach out to me through there. I always answer messages. Guys, I'm not a queen designate that won't answer you, okay? I'll always answer. I'll always answer. I might not answer right away, but I will get to that message.
And that's important.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot on your plate, but you're going to get to it eventually in due time
Definitely,
too as well.
definitely.
And so reach out, guys. Follow her journey. Make sure you stay in tune. September 10th.
September 10th. Look out for that white dress. Look out for that white dress. I mean, here we try to be as unique as possible. I mean, you saw that costume, the red dress. Did you keep up with the outfits for the week?
Well, you guys were doing, I know you did the pink, you did the purple. I think
There was one with the beads on it.
Oh yes,
that
the
was my
dress.
that was my favorite outfit that you used.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Who was the designer behind that one?
Again, Miss Salome Tasher. So she's the one, she and her daughter, so her daughter, Queen Aliyah Isigiri, she actually put together my catalog for the week of outfits.
Wow.
But Miss Salome Tasher, she did the iconic sashing dress that everyone loves.
Yes.
I think that's the next one that has to get this made.
You have to definitely
It
frame
definitely does.
Yeah.
And the person that sewed the dress was Miss Seva from Kayo. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Ronelli Recken.
Ronelli.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Ronelli for doing that fantastic job.
Yes. She really made our designs come to life.
I love it. Samantha, as we start wrapping up on this conversation, we want to say that our viewers are wishing you congratulations on your win in this weekend's pageant. You're the 88th Queen of the Bay, so we wish you a fantastic year. Next year, you're going to see your name on that wall also. That's a beautiful thing. As we start wrapping up this conversation, any last message, any shout-outs, any thanks that you would like to share?
Yes, so I have a long list. This is for me personally on my journey of those who actually helped me out. I want to thank my committee members, Miss Salome Andrews from Bowls Belize Weddings and Events. She was my trainer and coordinator throughout this whole pageant journey from January to the end. Miss Zara Lee Jones, my other coordinator. Miss Francine Jones, the treasurer. Queen Crystalline, that was a committee member. Queen Aliyah, which was my image consultant and content editor.
Okay.
So I had people posting for me because it was too much,
Yeah,
too much.
I
So I
can
just sent
imagine.
pictures. I just sent the pictures. But honestly, my friends kept messaging me, when are you posting the outfit? I'm like, guys.
The outfits were amazing. Like that pearl one with the hat and everything too as well.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. And some of my sponsors that helped me throughout this journey, Vows Belize Wedding and Events, Coconut Pro, Hopkins Village, Playa del Coco, and Leo's Car Rental. On behalf of the National Queen of the Bay, our three main sponsors being Belize Bank, NCC, and the Central Bank of Belize. Thank you guys so much for your support.
A lot of hands coming together to make
A
it
lot.
possible.
Yes, it was definitely a village behind me, and I'm so grateful.
We're excited
Yeah.
for you, Samantha, to
Yes.
see what this reign will be for you, and may the sky be the limit. You do your own thing and own your crown in all your ways, shape, and form too
Yeah.
as well. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
And we thank you so much for joining us fresh out of the pageant here at Sunup
Yes,
We have
the first.
Yeah, your first interview. I love it. Thank you so
Part of
much
that
for
journey.
accepting our invitation. Thank you. We really appreciate
Thank
that.
you, guys.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, you can be able to follow this queen all the way up to coronation, sorry, and then thereafter too as well. People, please connect. And you can find her on the official Queen of the Bay page, where you can also see all the outfits and everything too as well. And of course, her personal page, Samantha Ramirez, also on Facebook and Instagram too as well. And on the Stan Creek Central
Queen of the
Bay. Yeah, it was all the words I was trying to get. You can follow her there too as well. But with that, we're going to go to our next commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
It's here, the ultimate party of the year, as Empire Entertainment and Magnum presents the biggest, I say, the biggest pre-Juve party.
Now this is as big as it gets. It's gonna be a fat till you wet.
Street fat! She said, take it easy, I will do the work. I in a good spirit. I drink in a good spirit.
It's all going down at the Marion Jones parking lot on Friday, September 5th, starting from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m.
We're talking about unlimited water, paint, CO2, all powered by Nuffier DJs. Are you getting the feeling, baby?
Music by Belize's top DJs and hosted by DJ Dixie and DJ Dalla. Purchase tickets for $35 through the Quick Pass app. Naked Chicken on Mahogany Street and Plugs Belize office across from the Old Golden Bay at number 1 Craig Street for only $65. Purchase the Street Fed package, which includes whistles, beads, bags, t-shirts, cups, LED baton, and the ticket from Plugs Belize only. Sponsors: Travelers Liquor, Magnum, Madisco, Plugs Belize, and the Honorable Devin Daly.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corzal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
However you travel, you're home. Book now and save 50% only at Naya.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Cherie Culsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening with your news, I'm Linda Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to your Monday episode of Sunup 7. Thank you so much for making some company to Renata and I and our guests that come to today's episode. We move on to one last conversation, and a very excited one because we have Cellular World on our couch today. We have Fernando Santos, the marketing officer. Fernando, good morning. How are you doing today?
Very good. Very good. Yeah,
we're looking forward to this conversation because Cellular World has great deals this month, as always. So definitely we're eager to know what deals to expect, and you're going to be at the upcoming marketplace also.
Correct, yes. And I'm very excited to share with you and all of the audience of Sunup 7. Very excited because we're just beginning the month, but it was, everybody was coming just from back to school. We were having a lot of deals on printers and laptops, and we are definitely encouraging all of the students that are just beginning to do their best work. If you guys need anything from storage devices, from computing accessories, everything, we still got good deals. But now we're jumping into September, which means we have to keep the spirit up with celebrations all month long.
Yeah.
So we wanted to show you guys that we have right now a very wide variety of deals. Of course, cannot miss the parties right now, so we're bringing the best deals in the JBL section, which is the perfect companion for all of your parties to be the greatest host this month. So we're bringing discounts on all of our lines, from our most portable speakers, the small ones but powerful. We're bringing also headphones and new headphones also too. So everybody that's looking out for great quality sound equipment, you can find it at Cellular World, which is your one authorized distributor here in Belize with 1-year warranty on your JBL products.
Perfect. So you could have as much fun, because I know this is the time where people are playing their music, they're having many parties.
Yeah.
You want to be able to have good quality speakers. So I think that's important, or your headphones too as well.
Yeah.
To keep connected when you guys are going on wherever you're going to as well.
Absolutely.
Where will Cellular World be? Because I know you said marketplace. Are we also going to be at the expo and all these different places too?
Correct. Well, starting today, we are having all of the September celebration promotions on all of our 6 stores. So if you are closer to here in the city, we have the Queen Street, our main branch, with all of our beautiful appliances. You can also find them in northern shops. We have the promotions going on in Albert Street, in Belmopan, in San Pedro, and in Orange Walk. So right away, everybody can find us from today with the best deals on phones, on TVs, on appliances, on speakers, everything right now on all of our 6 stores. And if you prefer to celebrate at home, you can also contact us on our virtual store at 615-5141.
Okay.
That's 615-5141, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So definitely, if people cannot make it to the store, Cellular World has the convenience of doing online shopping.
Exactly. And we got a great team ready to help you if you just got a question, if you want to know know more about the product that you already got, if you want to complement with anything else, our team at the virtual store is ready to help you guys because we are really here to serve you, to serve all of our customers with the best service and with the best support on all of our partner brands.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Expo Marketplace. Are you going to be having any special deals other than the deals for September? How is
Yes,
that gonna
everybody
work?
should stay tuned. We want to bring more information for you guys next week.
Okay.
But this is just like a little teaser because
Yeah, please go ahead.
it's a very big event here in the city. We're very excited to participate as we do every year. So yes, stay tuned for it because we're bringing all of our best promotions for just that weekend on the Expo Marketplace.
I love
Very
it.
good. Yeah.
So we're gonna have some fun next week, where you guys
Yes.
come back with more information too as well. And of course, they can stay tuned to your Facebook page where you guys post all the flyers on what is being discounted. Like you mentioned before, there are new headphones and different things that you guys are bringing.
Correct. I would have loved to bring them. I couldn't do it this time, but we have right now a new set of JBL big speakers, portable because you can strap them on you. They have in just one device you have 2 subwoofers and two normal speakers on it. It's very powerful,
Yeah,
ready
it
for the
sounds
party.
so, yeah.
You carry it all in one device. They are great because they are water resistant. They have great specifications. And right now, because we're introducing the Extreme 4, that's the name of the speaker, it comes with a great price, starting at $679 to carry the party everywhere.
Love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so people can look forward to that. Check out Cellular World. I've already put their virtual store number in the chat too. Of course, if you want to ask any questions and maybe see pictures or so too, but you can also stop by in their offices. All month long, you guys are going to be having the sale
All month
for
long.
the different JBL speakers and the headphones too as well, right?
Exactly, yes. Starting from today, all month long, we're having deals on our JBL speakers, headphones as well. And just stay tuned to our Facebook because we'll be sharing with you guys more about this particular speaker, the Extreme 4, and a cool set of new sport headphones that we got.
Very
water
good.
resistant. They're even good for the sea. You can dump them into the sea, you can swim with them, and then just with a little wash, they're ready to go out as well.
Look at that.
Okay, look at that.
Yes,
Very
Those
good.
people in the Keys or so,
Yeah.
they're going to enjoy that one fully.
Exactly.
So is there anything that we left out or we're saving it until next week?
Well, yeah, we definitely want to save some things for next
Okay.
week, but also let me make a little emphasis that if you are looking still to have fun at your home, then definitely check out our Samsung TVs because Samsung comes with the best technology when it comes to televisions. They're the #1 brand in the world because they bring excellent features, and it's really worth. When you're comparing prices, you might want to go for something that's not just the lowest end. You want something with good connectivity. You want something that's very easy to use with your phone and with a lot of the streaming services, all of it with Samsung and 1-year warranty that you have at Cellular World. It's the best option to go for when you're looking for entertainment at home.
Love it. So make sure you stay tuned, check them out, ask as much questions, go into the offices too as well, and try out the features and everything to it. And next week we're going to be having another amazing conversation with them, with displays and all that too as well, to make sure you know at Expo where you need to go.
That is true.
But thank you so much, Fernando, for being here. We truly appreciate the conversation.
Thank you guys for having me here.
So much, yeah.
So with that, we go to our last commercial break, and when we're back, we're going to be wrapping up today's show. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
However you travel, you're home. Book now and save 50% only at Naya.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelso, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Welcome.
We're back, guys. Welcome to Sunup on 7. My name is Renata Samos-Khan. I felt like I wanted to say it like that. Like I wanted to do it like that. We are super excited. I loved all our conversations today, ranging from
talking to the Scouts Association about the flag raising. Remember, you see them in so many different spaces. They were telling us about how they have the little cubs too as well.
Okay.
That do the whole flag raising. We learned that Fernando was actually a scout too, and so we want to push to have a tied and knot kind of thing. We should have a challenge, Kevin.
That's true. So if we had a great conversation with the Scouts of Belize, reflecting on their contribution towards this patriotic month. You know, like they are every day at the Central American Boulevard putting up the flag. So if you're there when they're doing it at 6 a.m., give them a honk, give them a shout out, because it's really good to see them doing that. But definitely, I agree with you. We should invite them for a competition to teach us how to make some knots.
I don't know if I'm gonna do well, but I'm so excited to learn either way. But that is a challenge.
That is a good one.
Each other.
Yeah. All right.
Excitement.
We might tie ourselves, but you know that's one way to learn how how it is done. But definitely resonating also the message and the invitation from Zaira from the Scout saying they get involved in so many things. They're part of so many communities, and it's a great way for you to get your kids involved.
And all ages.
And all ages. So they encourage you to go and sign up and be part of such a remarkable group in Belize.
And they're all across the country, guys. It's not just specific to Belize District. They're all over. So please, find the nearest scout near you and get them involved, your children involved, or yourself could volunteer, because they do also have, mentors and adults that are supportive too as well to scouts. So definitely a good thing to be involved in. And of course, yesterday was giving us a national anthem too as well. I always like hearing a national anthem sung by different artists. It's their different voices and how they make it their own and that uniqueness of their voice too as well.
Yeah.
And I just love the whole idea of September too as well. That's just me though. Maybe it's because of my birthday month, but I still love it because of loving my country and understanding that there are a lot of things that go wrong and a lot of things that are not in the place that you want, but the pride of knowing that we're gonna get there eventually, and there's so much things to celebrate, so much people to celebrate, so much moments to appreciate when it comes to us as, a culture, as a people moving forward.
That is true.
Together.
That is true, and reflect what it is to be independent, right? And we're still navigating this post-colonial mindset, post-colonial system that we're living. So it's like, what are you doing in terms of like emancipating yourself from colonization and what that meant? But definitely what it is to be coming to a new year, celebrating Belize independence on the 21st. But definitely there's a lot of activities going on this month. And yes, Talia made a very important message that wherever you go ahead and have fun, but also be responsible in terms of like your consumption, on being out there. We see that people can get violent and all these things. So you definitely want to ensure that you're safe, and especially if you're driving, also to be safe on the road. There was a horrible traffic accident this weekend where two young men lost their lives. They crashed into a bus. But definitely, if you're out there, people are waiting for you to come home. Let people know who you're hanging out with. I think that's a very important thing also. But today we're also joined by
our Queen Designate,
Samantha Ramirez. Yeah.
She is so amazing. It warms my heart when I speak to these young women that, get a crong and or you feel in your heart that they're going to do so much great and good with it too as well. So I'm always happy to speak to our different queens from different pageants because it's a beautiful opportunity. It's beyond just this beauty that they have, but an opportunity for a young woman to be in a space, to take it up in a way that's substantial, to show that it's beyond just, being a pretty person, but bringing something to the table too as well, partnering with others, bringing sisterhood, that although we're all competing for a crown, that even though one person wins, we all still won together too as well and can support each other. So these are the kind of things and the messages that I appreciate about like Queen of the Bay, Miss Universe, and so for Miss Earth and all these different things. It's a beautiful time.
Yeah, so we still have 3 minutes before we wrap up today's session. So if you're tuned in via Facebook Live, let us know what you're celebrating this month, or how are you celebrating Belize's independence this month. There's many people doing great things that we would love to know. If you're celebrating your birthday, absolutely let us know.
Miss Claudia celebrated her birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
So we did a birthday shout out for you upon Friday. I remember that clearly. But we're doing a little one again for you, of course, Miss Claudia. Big up to yourself. Happy blessed birthday once again.
Yeah.
You are
today
September
is also another very special day because it's back to school for primary school students. So to all the students, we wish you a fantastic school year ahead. To all the parents, I know extremely how proud you are of your child. Please support them. To all the teachers that are out there, wish you a fantastic school year as well. We know that you do a very important job in our community. It has its challenges, of course, but we definitely thank you for your service. service. And so the parents are going to be posting these beautiful photos of their
wait
kids.
for it.
I look forward to it, you
I
know?
wait
There's people
for
that be
it.
like, oh, they roll their eyes, but definitely, it's your child. You should be extremely proud of them. So flood out your social media spaces. Yeah, that's such a sin.
When they leave roll back,
Yeah.
the rolling bag where just like, oh my goodness, I just love it. I
Yeah.
love it in every way, shape, or form. So
That is
parents,
true. Yeah.
post on a picnic and be proud that like, you're Lee Sweetie Patosha,
Yeah.
your baby, and we're so happy that you can be able to share a new chapter,
Yeah,
a new
definitely.
school year with them. I want to big up John August, his dad. He's saying how that he celebrates 95 years today, Fred
Wow.
August in Santa Elena, Kyle. So happy blessed birthday, Mr. Fred
95
August.
years.
That is a
Wow.
blessing.
Definitely.
There are many people that don't
Definitely.
reach that age. So
Yep.
happy blessed birthday to you. And
That
I
is
can't
true.
imagine the stories and all you've seen at 95 years. Because with age comes so much understanding, situations where you can be able to give insight onto
Yeah,
us. So
totally,
happy
totally.
birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
and as we reflect on back to school, when I say thank you to everybody that in one way or another contributed to a child going happy back to school. There was so many back to school drives in terms of like haircuts, in terms of, you know, giving backpacks, in
Hair
terms of like giving
braiding, all of
supplies, all of these
that.
things. So everybody that took the time to one way or another contribute to your community, when I say thank you so much for doing that. Ren, it's 8:30. So it's time
It
for us
is
to say
officially
goodbye
8:30. We're gonna
on
say
this
bye
Monday
to
episode.
everyone. We're gonna see you back here tomorrow for our Two Tablets Tuesday.
Yeah.
Want to remind you as we wind down in this week, Friday is gonna be amazing because we have our carnival special. So stay
Ooh.
tuned for that.
Are we
I'm
dressing
saying-
up?
We are dressing up.
Are we
baby.
dressing up?
I have a headpiece, boo.
Oh,
I'm not gonna tell you about it.
where's mine?
Kevin, God thought he's like, where me thing there?
Where me thing
There,
there?
Francis. I was like, here, I'm not a part of that condition. I'll be here 8:30 though. So
Yeah,
we
but
must
definitely
come.
Friday's going to be a very good one. Yeah. So, folks, we thank you so much for joining us, starting your month with us, starting your week. Truly a pleasure being in your space.
We love you guys so much. Happy September. I'm so
Happy
excited.
September. Hip hip
So,
hooray. Yeah.
Bye.
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world a place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world a place to call